It's more for down like where there's tree fruits. The last couple of years they've come back big time here.
Finding that they're actually migrating south, they're staying in the barns, agricultural barns.
Doesn't surprise me, it's like geese, it's not getting cold enough for them to leave.
Must be a blessing. For Wendy, who can hardly talk.
She's sick too, though, isn't she?
Or Ledger. Texas.
Did they get sick too?
Oh yeah, Wendy's been missing all last week.
Is this the same from last week when you were sick? I don't know.
That would be the distance increased here.
I call the meeting to order. I want to acknowledge that the Smoking Valley in which we learn, work, and organize is the ancestral, traditional, and unceded territory of the Smoking people, home of the Upper Smoking Indian Band. We're here for a public hearing. The public hearing is conveyed pursuant to the Local Government Act in order to consider official community plan amendment bylaw number 1061/2025. The purpose of the official community plan bylaw amendment is to align the town of Princeton's housing needs report as required by new legislation amendments to the Local Government Act enacted through Bill 44, the Housing Statutes Residential Development Amendment Act 2023, required local governments to update their official community plans to address anticipated housing needs over a 20-year period. Consistent with the findings of their most recent housing needs report. At this public hearing, all persons wishing to speak will be given the opportunity to be heard. However, I ask that 1. All who speak at this meeting restrict their remarks to the matter contained in the bylaw. 2. Those wishing to speak at this public hearing commence their remarks by stating their name and civic address. 3. Written comments may be submitted to the head table before closure of this public hearing. And 4. Comments received to date on the proposed bylaw are attached to this agenda. The purpose of this public hearing is to provide community members an opportunity to comment on the proposed amendment to the official community plan. I will now ask Lyle Thomas, Chief Administrative Officer, to outline specifics of the proposed bylaw. I declare the public hearing open and ask if, nope, I'll stop there. Just reading the script. Go ahead.
Yes, as mentioned, this is an amendment to our current OCP, and if you remember, we've recently completed a housing needs study, and the purpose of this amendment is to align our OCP with our housing needs report, to update it, and it is required by provincial legislation. So this was a project of Carrie, so I'm just going to turn it over to Carrie to go into the specifics of the actual.
We pretty much said everything. The council gave first, second reading to the OCP amendment on December 3rd, 2024, and directed staff to hold this public hearing, which is what we're having today. And it's exactly that. It's to update our official community plan, which is a 20-year term, with the new housing needs report that council just adopted. When did we adopt that? December 3rd, 2024. So that's to align the two together.
Okay.
I just want to add one more thing. We did receive one letter.
Okay.
I did not attach it to the agenda. It does not pertain to this bylaw at all.
Okay.
Okay?
With that, I will declare the public hearing open and ask if there's anyone who wishes to speak to the proposed bylaw. second time. If there is anyone who wishes to speak further to the proposed bylaw. And I will ask a third and final time if there's anyone who wishes to speak further to the proposed bylaw. And this is the final opportunity to submit letters. Hearing none, I hereby declare that this public hearing is closed.